Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. Welcome to You Have Beauty Care Choices. Today's show, we are kind of giving you a preview of an upcoming change for one of our popular brand segments. You know Earthly Body for their clean brands. They have their CBD Daily, they have Marrakesh, and that's what we're talking about today is their new sustainable packaging for Marrakesh and the changes upcoming, the new name and a new look. And they're really pretty. And I always applaud Earthly Body for their innovation and trying to keep on target for trends, but also trying to stay ahead of the game in being kind to our world and contributing back with their charities. They are an amazing company for that. So today we have their national sales manager with us and educator, Laura Sweet. Welcome to the show, Laura.
Hi, thank you.
And how are you?
Everything's good. Happy Friday. Having a great day.
So Laura's coming to us from Southern California in Chatsworth. She's been in the industry for over 10 years and she is learning to roller dance. I just learned that about Laura, so I wanted to put it out there. She's a roller skating dancer. And how fun is that?
I love it, actually. It's
So
really
tell us
fun.
about Chatsworth. What are all your facilities are down there, correct?
Yeah, so we are right here in my offices. We manufacture. We come up with all the products. We have a lab on site, a filling facility. So all the products that you buy from Earthly Body are designed here. The goop, they call it goop. That's a actual term. So all the goop is filled in the bottles, packaged, and ready to ship out the door to distributors and consumers. So
Amazing. So you'll notice the logo above Laura's head is MKS Eco. And I'm going to just show quickly a shampoo transition slide because you'll recognize the bottle on my side is Marrakesh. That's the products that you're used to. We're introducing you today to the change happening in Marrakesh. And this is so that all of you Earthly Body enthusiasts and Marrakesh lovers will know what's coming down the line and will expect what's coming up in your future orders. And it's really exciting change. Tell us about the new packaging, Laura.
So, what in the world, what on earth are we doing is the question.
On
So,
Earth, right.
right, what on earth are we doing? So, I don't know if you paid attention to beauty news lately, but it's all over the place. The beauty industry is a big participant in the trash that's being left behind on the planet. And
We're leaving too heavy of a footprint and need to clean it up.
right. I mean, actually, 8 million tons of plastic will enter our ocean every year by 2050. So there's going to be more plastic than fish weight in the ocean if we're not careful.
Right.
So, and plastic has a limited life cycle. Earthly Body is very, very mindful of our footprint. We're an earth-friendly company. I think we're going to talk a little bit later about some of the other things, but we are a solar-run facility. And we walk the walk. Like, we don't get to have plastic forks and paper plates on site. We will do our dishes. So I drive an electric car. I mean, we're really living that here.
You're walking the walk there, huh?
It's true. And
Yeah.
Kevin, the owner, is a card-carrying member of Plastic Waste, some organization, I don't know. But our goal is to transition from plastic to sustainable right now, this year, on all of our brands. I think maybe at the very least into early next year. So Marrakesh is the first brand to flip to sustainable packaging. And in that transition, we took this opportunity to kind of update the brand and change the branding to MKS Eco, which we feel is going to add some youth and some awareness to the brand as an eco-friendly product line, and zhuzhing up the packaging to look a little bit more fresh.
Well, I want to just take a quick moment and watch a video because I think it'll really lay the groundwork for what we're going to talk today. And it'll also give people a visual perspective of the brand that we're talking about. So let's give it a moment and watch a quick video. That was beautiful. I love that video. And so Marrakesh has become MKS Eco. So what you've been normally receiving as Marrakesh, all of the formulas are the same and the goop in the bottle is the same because we've always had clean ingredients. Let's talk about our clean salon icons. We are alcohol-free, cruelty-free, no artificial colors, sulfate-free, vegan. So Marrakesh itself, the goop in the bottle, has always been very clean and sustainably sourced in their ingredients, cruelty-free. Now we're talking packaging. So that's what this change is about. It's not about your products changing. So, whew, you know, we like to hear that, right? We'll look at our shampoo selections. It's all your same favorite flavors that you love. You have the original, the Moroccan Spice, you have the Light Breeze, you have the Isle of You, you have High Tide, you have Dreamsicle, all the wonderful flavors that we always loved.
I'm going to interrupt real quick.
Yeah.
Sorry. So,
no.
Yes, all the formulations are staying the same, except the shampoos are going to have a new, more lathering formulation. Everything else about the shampoos, all the ingredients, the fragrances, everything is staying the same. Just since we launched the brand 15 years ago, there is a healthy way, a natural way to cause better lather and still be sulfate free. So we took this opportunity to up the ante and make it a better, more luxurious experience with higher lather. So that's the only thing you'll notice between everything.
And that was one of the things that customers recommended. You know,
Yes.
They had requested that because honestly, I love that you bring that up because that is why we do what we do here. That's what this show is all about. Every day, new innovations come about. New ingredients are sought after to achieve performance but maintain the clean aspects of a brand. So people have come up with new surfactants that are able to really lather that aren't sulfates, which usually in the past, 15 years ago or before, have always been the only way we've really come up with the suds and the lather in our shampoos. But we've all, agreed on the fact that sulfates don't belong in our beauty care products. So that's exciting. I can't wait to actually try them because then you still have the beautiful scents, but you've got a lot more of a luxurious feel to it. I want to say hi to Deb, Jen, Mache, Allison, Dave. Thank you all for joining us. If you have any questions, throw them our way. Angelica, of course, our favorite, she's a crowd favorite. She watches every show, and we appreciate you, Angelica. So today's show is talking about Marrakesh and getting rid of the plastic. That's what we're talking about here. So the lids and the caps are still made of recycled plastic, but the bottles, how interesting is this? The shampoo, anything that goes in your shower, is now aluminum. And yet it feels like a high quality frosted glass. This does not feel like an aluminum can at all. That is amazing.
It's a beautiful packaging. I really feel like it's an elegant upgrade. I think the labels and the colors are so pretty and functional. And we're excited about the whole thing. And yeah, all the closures are made from post-consumer resin, they call it, which is recycled plastic. So we took everything into account. We're using soy ink, the whole thing. We're really focused on every little detail.
And so if it's not in aluminum, then it's also in a glass jar, right?
Right.
So the containers themselves, we've removed all plastic out of the containers. They're just
Right.
in the lids. And so Laura has sent me some props today that we can come up with different ways. Let's show the whole brand, Tobe. And so look at all these beautiful bottles. So you think, what can I do with these beautiful bottles? So you see the serums down kind of on Laura's side. We've come up with possibly an incense holder. So the bottles are great glass. They're frosted glass. And as we come around, this is the perfect time to start thinking about gifts to make for the holidays because you've got some time. And so why not reuse some of your bottles that you're using in your beauty products and repurpose them? So we have an incense holder.
I want to interrupt just if I can. Our big goal is to repurpose. That's our focus, repurpose instead of recycle. However, with glass and aluminum, which is the two properties of all of our containers, they get the highest value when you do recycle them. So that's the motivation behind wanting to recycle them anyways. They are a higher value and they're able to be used over and over and over as well.
I like that.
So, but we would like to see people be creative and think outside of the box, which is what we're getting into here for repurposing. So go ahead, Jennifer, with a few more ideas.
I love these ideas too. This is so cute. Cute incense holder. And you might not even recognize behind me. My base is a bottle. And we've put some cute tea lights in it. So how cute is this, you guys? I mean, this is so cute to just have on your counter. And you basically find some flowers and put the tea lights in it. And how easy is that to create a gorgeous base and reuse it on your counter? It really honestly has multiple purposes in that. You could not put the flowers in it and just have it be a nightlight on your counter. You could decorate the front of the bottle and have it match your decor. Maybe put some seashells on it for a seashell bathroom or something like that. Beautiful idea.
If you wanted to, you could also put some wire around them and hang them around your room and turn it into like a little lantern setup. I mean, you could really get creative.
That would be so cute on a patio, you know, like outdoors kind of.
Well, you have to be careful because it's glass, just in case it's windy. I think it's better inside for that look.
Good call. This is super cute for the smaller containers. We have a little succulent that would be adorable. Why waste money on a pot? When this is just amazing and so cute. This is actually a fake succulent, so it's forever, right? It just lives forever. And then you could also, for the small bottles, turn them into a spice jar. So she's got paprika labeled on this, where we could then use it to maybe put salt or any of your other spices in there. So such cute ideas to repurpose these products, but they're also then high dollar in recycling as well. It's just more motivation to keep everything out of the landfill as much as possible, right?
Yes. And that's what our hope and dream is to be, the earth is our home. Yes. And we want to contribute the best, any way we can. And honestly, you think to yourself, I can't do this. It's too much. But each person doing one thing every day accumulates to a lot. And so we always say one stylist at a time, one hairdo at a time. You're helping save the planet when you participate by buying MKS Eco products. And there's a lot of them. I have about 5 of them in my hair today.
And honestly, if you think about the layers that it goes through of benefits. So, just by buying it in the glass, so you haven't then can purchase the plastic. And then by reusing it, you're not buying something else that's needed for that. And then once you're through with it, being able to recycle it and it's fully reusable. There's no, waste to it in the recyclable process. There's so many layers to that one choice that you've made. So,
there's so much waste right now in the planet. I heard a news story when I was driving home from work yesterday from that was talking about how the Salvation Army is starting a advertising campaign to promote people thinking more before they buy new goods, because the Salvation Army stores have so much stuff in them to sell that they want people to stop buying so many new things, and start just thinking, do I really need this? Is it a need versus a want? And I understand economy and we need to keep things going and all that. So it's a fine line, but if you can figure out a way to reuse anything, it's really helpful.
Absolutely. The repurpose aspect of things is such a brilliant concept, because it becomes new by repurposing it, right? In a different way. This is my new pot of my plant, right? You know, it's not my old jar, it's my new pot, you know, and so
I've been saving them. You'd be surprised what you can use those things for if you save a couple of them. You know, you just never know when you need a jar to give a leftover or something to somebody, a liquidy thing that you made. Like if you made salsa or something, you could just pop it in the jar and give it to somebody, which also would make a nice gift. So
jellies, jams.
Yep.
You know, if you're taking a salad to work, you got your salad dressing.
Honestly, with the shampoo bottles, you can kind of use it as a water, like an aluminum water receptacle. Just would need a different lid, actually. But there's different ways to, what we're going to do, I think in the future, is come up with maybe some contests of ideas of repurposing to get people motivated, and thinking about different ways to save it instead of toss it.
Yeah, that would be fun. Like a contest of the most unique way to use the bottle, or that would be amazing. Is there any thought in being able to actually send these back in for maybe some sort of credit to refill or anything like that?
So, we actually did toss that idea around, and right now there's not a lot of systems in place to set that up. Okay. But we are looking into for back bar sizes, maybe for stylists doing refillable, but right now, this minute, Smart. Not just yet that idea. We have thought of it. It's just implementing it is a big challenge. So we want to be, as I said, it's a big project. And so if this is the best step forward we can make right now, down the road, we will work on making it better.
Absolutely. It all starts with the first step. So I applaud you guys on this first step, and what a huge undertaking right now in the middle of everything else going on, trying to do repackaging and find new bottles and new labels and everything. But it's so important that we need to take our one first step or do something to contribute and stop the oceans from being filled with more plastic than fish. That's crazy. So,
sorry.
We had Laura's connection locked up on us for a minute, but we got you back, Laura. No problem. So I want to just say we have a few other transitions that people are going to just be seeing. The oil transitions. That is what the new packaging will look like. So Marrakesh will become MKS. Can you tell our customers, what is the timing on these? When will they start expecting to see MKS in their orders versus the Marrakesh?
So we are going to begin shipping the shampoos and the X's and the N's right away. And then in June, we're going to begin shipping by the end of June, going out of our doors to distributors and other wholesalers. We expect to have the majority of the line flipped over to sustainable. So it should filter through the retail marketplace, by the end of summer, I'm guessing. I don't know what's on everybody's shelves there. It's a transitional process.
Absolutely. So it'll be something that you can just start to expect right now. We will ship out, we will sell through what we have, all retailers will. And then slowly we will start implementing in the new MKS products. So it's something exciting to look forward to. But because the name and the look is quite a bit different, especially the name, we really wanted to give you this preview and heads up so that you were seeing it coming, but also hearing from the expert, Laura, National Sales Manager at Earthly Body, that this is the reason. This is why we're doing it for the earth and trying to make all of our footprint a little less in the beauty industry. So this is the oil, and then we also have the X, which of course is one of their hero products, one of our best-selling products, the leave-in detangler. Love this product. Nothing's changed in our X, right?
Nothing has changed at all, just in a different, just different bottle and label.
So Laura, being a curly girl, I'm going to ask you a personal question. Because I know curly girls struggle to find the best products for their hair, and your curls are amazing. What do you use? What is Laura's curly girl regimen?
It's you do rotate through different things, but lately I've been using I co-wash with just conditioner most days, a couple days during the week, and then once a week I'll use Marrakesh shampoo. And then after I rinse out and get out of the shower, I use a dab of our conditioner for a leave-in, and I just switched that about a month ago, and I kind of alternate between that and X. And I don't know, I just find that my hair likes a little difference. Right now I'm using like a dot of regular conditioner as a leave-in, and then I take our Hold Styling Gel and put it through my hair, and then our curl cream. And I do spray a little extra water and crunch, and then I use a diffuser to blow dry. And at the very end, a little teeny bit of, for me, because my hair is fine hair, I use our light oil.
Beautiful. It's so cute. I've seen you with longer hair, this short look. It's just gotten so bouncy and fresh. Those are like the dream curls that everyone tries to obtain.
Thank you. Yeah.
What is your favorite scent on your shampoos? Let's go through our shampoo scents. And for those that aren't familiar with Marrakesh products, I think that this is like kind of the hero. So you have lotions and all kinds of products that are in these exact scents. So when you find a scent you love, you can get multiple products in it. Do you want to go through the scents with us?
Sure. So Marrakesh Original is the red one, and it's the most popular. It's kind of an earthy, incensey fragrance, and people really like it. It's our signature, I would say. Mm-hmm. And then the blue one right there is the Fine Hair. That's the newest fragrance, and it's kind of like a light, like ocean floral, like if you were smelling flowers at the beach. It's really beautiful fragrance. It's called Light Breeze, and I would say that describes it really well. Mm-hmm. Isle of You is like a vanilla light floral. It's not really super sweet. It's not super floral. It's a hint of both combined, and that one is one of my favorites. But my favorite is High Tide, which is the purple color, and that one is like coconut lime verbena. It's fresh and clean smelling. And then Dreamsicle is I want to say it's guava. No, it's plum and orange. So that's like that ice cream that we all ate when we were kids, and maybe some people are still eating it now. And something fun to know is, you can use our products on kids and people of all ages. It's safe for all hair types, colored hair. It doesn't take out any color. It helps protect. So if your kid doesn't like the smell of the one you like, you can get the Dreamsicle kids really like. So just a suggestion, that's part of the thing, is that if you don't like it, that's why we have so many choices. We want you to be able to, just because you don't like that smell, well, we have some other good ones.
Absolutely. Deb says, I love Laura's hair. It is super cute.
Thank you.
So I agree. The scents are like going on a vacation. It really is. You're like going almost like around the world here. Of your signature scents is your Moroccan spice, and then, you have your light breeze, which could be, like an ocean scent, but it's also just kind of like a fresh meadow that you kind of see. And then, I think one of my favorites is the Isle of You. I love that coconut, and it really takes me on the vacation. So Deb is also asking, do we have a fragrance-free one?
No, not in the Marrakesh brand. If you're interested in fragrance free, I would pick High Tide because it's the least fragrancy of the fragrances.
Yes. Yeah. And then obviously, if you have children, if you're looking for a shampoo that your children will just eat up and want you to wash their hair, that Dreamsicle, it really does smell like that creamsicle, orange vanilla ice cream that you're used to, and kids would just love that smell. So, and I think for, if you want kind of that androgynous, then definitely their signature smell. If your man doesn't like fruity or floral, then the scent, the original scent is just perfect. It smells so yummy, and it has more of the musky kind of sandalwood type scents.
Right.
So what else? Have we missed anything? I know we've said they're free of sulfates, free of parabens, artificial dyes. No. So where they do have fragrance, they don't have the phthalates. I hate saying that word. I always feel like I say it like
phthalates.
Phthalates?
Yeah, that P is silent. It took me a long time to figure out how to say that.
Right. I say it like 5 different ways. Probably on every show I say it different, but I know what I'm saying. That's the bad stuff in fragrance. So they don't have that type of fragrance. Is your fragrance essential oils?
Not in this case. In the CBD Daily line, yes.
Okay.
So and again, everything is as natural as possible. So
and we have 100% vegan, cruelty-free, and solar-powered manufacturing. So is that a new thing for your facilities? Did you guys add solar, or have you always been solar as well?
I mean, I've been we went solar probably about 7 years ago, maybe 8. Yeah. It's a big switchover and really important. So it's fun.
Well, Laura, I really appreciate all of this information. I think we all have a really good idea of what's coming up with Marrakesh going to MKS Eco. And I applaud Earthly Body. I know all of our Earthly Body enthusiasts are going to be so excited about this show and knowing what's coming up the pike from Earthly Body, but also just hearing all the wonderful stuff that you guys do. I know you are involved in a lot of different charities and organizations to make the world a better place, and I thank you for that. That's why we like partnering.
So everybody, I hope everybody knows the portion of all proceeds does go to charities locally and nationwide and worldwide. So we do participate, and it's really important to us.
I appreciate that very much. Well, thank you for being here, Laura. We learned a lot from you. And if anyone has any questions, please leave them below for us. And Laura and I can check back and answer any questions as people get to see the video later on today. So just know we're always checking back for your questions. And Laura, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Have a great day.
Have a great weekend and learn those spins on your roller skates.
Right. Thank you.
Great. Have a good weekend.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
So we are going to try and do more shows, giving you guys a little bit more heads up of all the changes, because we are seeing a lot of changes in the beauty industry, whether it's due to supply chain issues, whether it's due to just new packaging, thresholds that we're all just trying to do a little bit better. We are seeing a lot of packaging changes. We are seeing also back orders and trouble in supply chains. So we will try and give you as much notice and as much heads up of any new products and new changes coming about. We appreciate you tuning in. We're here every Friday at 11 o'clock, or most Fridays that we can. And we look forward to seeing you next week. If you have any further questions, remember all of our customer service agents are licensed cosmetologists educated in the products that you purchase from us, and give us a call below and they're happy to answer your questions. Have a great day. Bye for now.